Mississippi. The Egg Bowl, a game that has a tendency to rip families apart during a time of year when most families come together to express Thanksgiving. It's Davis Wade Stadium in Starkville, Mississippi. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Checking in with the Ole Miss head coach before the game. He understands everything is on the line in this rivalry matchup. He had a conversation with his team with the conference championship and the playoffs on the line. They have to keep their poise and composure. They can't let a rivalry game knock them off their path. We'll see how composed his team can play today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. They'll start on the ground with Bluff Bothwell. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Mississippi State. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Rebels offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes the junior running back. He put up more than 250 yards, 4 touchdowns while running his team to a win in their last game. The run inside. It's Lacey.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. And nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Rebels look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Odom. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
The Rebels want to crank the tempo. Oh, he's got a chance. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking for a productive play on first down. A run for the quarterback. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short? They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Gotta love how this defense started the football game. They forced the punt on the first drive. First play now, come out, set the tone. Great run defense, forcing a negative play and putting their defense in a good spot.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Taylor wants to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
Off play action. Makes the catch.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and pass. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little...
Makes the grab in their space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Maybe a crease. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Lacey. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Gives it on the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. 3rd and 4. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell. He's going to lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Taylor wants to throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. This should be the last play of the quarter. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Slips through the line. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Offense set on first down. The give on the counter. Play is stopped as they tend to an injured Ole Miss Rebel. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to...
Touchdown, Rebels! Made the grab in the end zone for 6.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Taylor wants to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. Mississippi State going up tempo.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy complete.
Makes a grab and room to run. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Here's a gift to Bothwell. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Coming to the line looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Keeps it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Breaks the tackle. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And that's the money down, man. Fourth down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play. You're trying to get it through the air. Nothing open downfield. And he just takes over.
Touchdown, Mississippi State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Motion from the wide receiver. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. A designed run for the quarterback. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this 3rd down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Lacey. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. So many rich layers in this one. Dak coming off the bench, fumbles in the end zone to lose it, legs being hiked, coaches being fired. This has it all, guys.
And such proud people in the state of Mississippi that
could be an alley. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Rebels.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They want to get this defense on its heels.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
It'll be 3rd and long. Taylor wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And the Bulldogs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. off the play fake. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. They'll run it with Bothwell. And he's in! Touchdown, Mississippi State!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Got a man, it's Lacey. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Rebels have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The screen, and watch out. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. Ole Miss calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. He's going to take off. At midfield, he's got room. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
Well, they dial up a pass play there on 1st down, and how about the quarterback there? Buys time, he's outside, he's looking for people to get open on the scramble drill, but there's nothing happening, and it's just a really quick decision to decide to take off and go get another 1st down now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. With the catch, it's Cook. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. And the Rebels with the 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. He'll pull it down. Slings it downfield. Got his man on the right. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Just going to keep it after the snap. They couldn't get it done with the run, and time is going to expire, and a missed opportunity in the red zone. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Hollywood. Find out coming from the locker room.
Guys, the Rebels head coach told me at the half he is not surprised this running back hit the Heisman pose in that mid-celly. He said he is continuing to be such a big, dominant figure on the field. He loves that he's got the confidence to strike the pose, but more importantly, have the kind of ground game that deserves all that attention. We'll see if he keeps it up here in the second half. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Fires on the move. Makes the catch. It's Alexander. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. And the Rebels peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Under fire. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. snags it, and there's running room. Touchdown, Rebels. And they take it in for 6 more points. The Hottie Toddies are full-throated right now as Ole Miss builds the lead.
They got the momentum going. The offense is clicking. You see that a lot of times with Ole Miss. Big rivalry game against Mississippi State. Can they respond, Palmer?
And Ole Miss, you know, is one of those teams you just blink and all of a sudden they're blowing you out. That's been the case here today. The Bulldogs got to find a way to slow them down.
The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Taylor wants to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and look for room. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Rebels offense is back on the field. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Following Ole Miss' 1926 victory in Starkville, a melee between the fans ensued. Imagine that in this rivalry. Might have a chance. Makes it past the marker. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Rebels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Loss on 1st down. Increase the degree of difficulty. 2nd and goal from the 8. He'll pitch it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And boy, that has been rare in this one. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
That's a really big completion for the offense. And look, I know they didn't get the 1st down, but because of it, they're now set up in 4th and very short. And if you're the head coach, you're thinking very long and hard if you're going to go for this one now because of that success you had on that play.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Gets the back moving. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead, he gives up the big safety.
Now adjusting. Blasted as he lets it go. Just a little off. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And despite the missed field goal, guys, there's a bright side. They're still up by 16. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They'll run play action. He's got the back in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Mississippi State right back to the line. On third down, here's Bothwell. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. The run inside. It's Lindsey. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. He'll try it again. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. Let's see what they have in the bag on third and short from their own 18. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Big run from deep in his own end, and he's out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Finds a little space. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Moving out of the pocket. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And the Rebels are rolling down the field. He'll take it himself. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. On the run, deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Rebels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. The screen, he's got wheels. Fighting off the defender. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. The Rebels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Got a man in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He wants to throw it again. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Pulls it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. He's going for the goal line. And they stop him short. Complete the pass, but no first down. And the Bulldogs are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Well, he was trying his best to get out of the end zone, but the penetration up front is what got that safety for the defense. Shooting their gaps, winning the one-on-ones. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Oh, better look out! They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They go to the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.